welcome. We are live at the DCS Lignum Vitae Film Festival 2018. I'm Daniel Pasley.
And I'm Khadijah Lewis. Thank you for joining us for this filmmaker showcase, which, mind you, is the only one of its kind right here in beautiful Manchester.
And the Gymnatorium has been transformed into a setting of extreme elegance and prestige.
Yes,
and we have so many nominees coming up in just a few minutes. So it's going to be an evening of stellar
sophistication,
exactly,
glamour, the whole works. The festival is being held under the patronage of Mayor of Manchester, Councillor Donovan Mitchell. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be watching us, but it's not too late. Please get up, get dressed, and come join us.
And as a matter of fact, please check our DCS as the Department of Communication Studies Facebook page, and you can check our link, and there you'll be able to watch our live stream. So without further ado, let us join the film festival as it's about to begin.
And now, welcoming our esteemed host, Basilia Barnaby Cuff. And now, welcoming our esteemed host, Basilia Barnaby Cuff.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, everyone. How you doing this evening? Feeling good? No, man. I don't like cornerstone. Are you feeling good this evening? Are you happy to be alive? Yes, that is something to feel good about. A very good evening to all of you. And I am sure that I have the loveliest of you in the room tonight. It's very, very, very great to see you all out for the 10th staging of the Lignum Vitae Film Festival. Can you put your hands together? No, man, I need a better round of applause than that. Put your hands together, man. And of course, this festival is being hosted by the Department of Communication Studies here at Northern Caribbean University. Can I see all the students who are a part of this esteemed department? Just put up your hands. And I know it can be argued, but I will not argue with anyone. This is the best department here at Northern Caribbean University. Can I get an amen, somebody? Yes. Now, this year is not just any year. The fact that we have reached a milestone of 10 years is something to be celebrated. And so while we are treated with the films tonight, we're also celebrating because 10 years is a milestone. Do you agree? Yes, it is a milestone. And of course, we call it a big deal. So tonight is a big deal for the Department of Communication Studies, and we are in for a fabulous evening. So thank you so very much for coming out. Now, just before we get started, we want to start things the right way, and that is with prayer. So I'm going to invite you all to stand with me. And to bow your heads as we pray. Lord, we just thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for another beautiful day. A day, Lord, that we've never seen before, and a day that we are so grateful to be alive. Lord, as we begin this film festival, I pray that you will be with us. Lord, we invite you to be a part of every single thing that happens here this evening, and we ask that you will be in our midst. Lord, we thank you for another opportunity to see creativity at its best. We thank you for another opportunity where persons are able to express themselves through film. And Lord, for another opportunity to just gather here at another staging, the 10th staging. And Lord, we are so grateful for that. I pray that you will help those who are here to get better at what it is that they do. Lord, in all their pursuits, in all that they aspire to be, I pray that you will be their guide and be their help. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. You may be seated. Now, with us here this evening, we have some very special persons in our midst, and we want to just highlight them and to say a very good evening. So we have His Worship the Mayor of Manchester, Councillor Donovan Mitchell. Is he here just yet? All right, I am sure he will be here later on. We also have Miss Renee Robinson, Film Commissioner at the Jamaica Promotions Corporation. If you're here, just stand and wave, all right, to my left. Can you put your hands together for her? We are so very happy to have you in our midst, Miss Robinson. We also have representatives from the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission. If you're here, just indicate for me, all right? And on a night like this, we're also honored to have members of the Jamaican film industry present. If you're from this industry, can you just wave your hand for me? Wave your hand. Okay. I'm going to single you out, but yes. Thank you so much for being here. So, we also welcome members of the Mandeville business community. And I just want to take this time out to say a very big thank you for always supporting. It is highly appreciated. Now, we have some out-of-town guests also from our partnering universities. Dr. Livingston White from the University of the West Indies. Are you here, sir? Yes, good evening to you. Welcome. And the delegation from the University of Technology, welcome to you as well. Glad to have you. Yes, thank you so much. We also have reigning festival queen for Manchester, Kayan Millwood. I'm scanning the audience, not here just yet, all right. Members of the press, thank you so very much for being here tonight, and thank you for helping us to spread the word about this evening's event. Now, our main sponsors, the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, JCDC. I want you to put your hands together for our sponsors as I call their names. Carib Flex Television, put your hands together for them. You can also check out their booth at the back of the gym. Icon Media, thank you so very much. And of course, Mr. Wentworth Kelly is right here at the judges' table. The NCU Media Group, put your hands together for them. And Horatio Moxham, thank you for your support. Put your hands together this evening for all our sponsors. Now, for those who have submitted films, we are happy that you responded to the call, and without you, we would not have had a reason to be here this evening, and we can't wait. We're so excited to see what you have created, and of course, we wish you all the best this evening. I know the outcome and the prizes will be given out later on, so we wish you all the best. But last but not least, certainly not least, we must acknowledge the team of outstanding DCS faculty, staff, and students who organized this evening's event. And I want them to stand right now. Some of them are already standing. I know students are working. At the front here, we have our acting chair of the Department of Communication Studies, the fine, the beautiful Miss Noreen Daly. Stand for me, darling. Stand for me, darling. You're not standing? You're not standing? Una cheer her for us to stand. Cheer her now? No, but we want you to stand now so that those who don't know can see how you're pretty. I know. Yeah, she doesn't like the attention, but we love to give it to her, right? Yes, yes. Now, How much do you know about the Lignum Vitae Festival? Anybody? How much do you know about it? Well, maybe you've never heard the history, but not to worry, we have a special video presentation prepared to give you a scoop of what we're all about. Please take a look.
It all began in 2009. An ambitious class assignment came to life. This class was television broadcasting, facilitated by Tanya Davies, and the two students were Dwayne Sterling and Judith Bodley. They hosted the cinematography projects at the Solomon Harriet Lecture Theatre, and that's where it all began. The project continued in the ensuing years, and in 2012, it was rebranded the Lignum Vitae Film Festival. It continues to be a practical training ground for students within the Department of Communication Studies, DCS. It is produced, promoted, and executed annually by DCS students under the guidance of DCS faculty members. Faculty coordinators to date have been former DCS Chair Elaine Oxamendi-Visse, Judith Bodley, yes, the same founding student later returned as a lecturer, and since 2016, Kenesia MacDonald. From as early as 2011, the festival has been a creative outlet for filmmakers external to DCS, particularly those residing outside of Kingston. Film submission is open to all tertiary students and independent filmmakers across Jamaica and the Caribbean. Judges for the festival over the years have included the who's who of film on the national and international scenes, not limited to persons such as Storm Salter, international award-winning filmmaker; Paul Campbell, Jamaican actor; Brian St. Just, TV director and producer; Lenny Littlewhite, founder of Media Mix Limited and producer of Royal Palm Estate. This high-class event is fixed on the Mandeva calendar and is always an evening of glamour, sophistication, inspiration, and networking. This has been our journey. We've had our struggles, but through determination, we now celebrate our triumphs. We are ever grateful to our sponsors and endorsers who are now like family: the NCU Media Group, Icon Media, the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, JCDC, the Jamaica Film Commission, and the Jamaica Promotions Corporation, JAMPRO. And to you, our attendees who return year after year and even invite persons to come along, thank you for journeying with us. Welcome to the 10th staging of the Lignum Vitae Film Festival.
All right, we have definitely come a far way, and that is enough reason for a celebration tonight. Do you agree? Yes, I know that 10 years ago it was much different from what we have now, and so we are celebrating our 10th staging. And tonight's theme is quite fitting for the 10th staging. It's your journey, struggles, determination, triumph. And of course, filmmakers were encouraged to center their films around the theme in the following categories: silent film, short film, animation, mobile film, trailers, TV commercial, music video, documentary, and public service announcement. But just before we proceed, we have to highlight and welcome our team of experienced judges. They are award-winning Jamaican cinematographer, director, and editor, Mr. Niall Salter. Put your hands together for him. To my right, yes, welcome to you, sir. We also have production and art director. He's also founder of Icon Media, based right here in Jamaica, Mr. Wentworth Kelly. And we went to school together. I'm a friend. I just wanted to put that in. Yes, he's my big friend. And we also have Jamaican director and cinematographer, Gabrielle Blackwood, who is also a chief judge here tonight. Put your hands together for her. And the judges are seated right here in the center aisle. So yes, around this nice, beautiful, decorated table, those are our judges tonight. Can you put your hands together for all of them? All right, I now invite to the podium Chair of the Department, Acting Chair of the Department of Communication Studies, Ms. Noreen Daly, and she's coming to us to bring greetings, and she will be followed by Film Commissioner at the Jamaica Promotions Corporation, Ms. Renee Robinson, and then we will have Dr. Cheryl Thompson representing Dr. Brown Earl, Dean of the College of Humanities, Behavioral, and Social Sciences. Put your hands together for Ms. Daly.
The first Academy Awards were held on May 16, 1929 in Los Angeles, California. Tickets cost $5 and the ceremony lasted for 15 minutes. 10 years later, the awards were held on March 10, 1938, again in Los Angeles. Among the films that received recognition that year were Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and A Star is Born. 80 years after the first ceremony was held, the decision was made to increase the number of nominations for Best Picture from 5 to 10, and next year the Academy Awards will celebrate its 90th year, or its 10th decade. Today it is my privilege to welcome you to the 10th annual Lignum Vitae Film Festival. Our theme this year is Your Journey, Struggles, Determination, Triumph. And what is film if not a visual manifestation or representation of man's journey? With so many societal ills facing us on both a local and international scale, it is easy to be dismissive of festivals such as this one. But these are the avenues that can be used to create, to explore, to change, and even to transform, as stated by Chuck Palahniuk. The first step, especially for young people with energy and drive and talent, but not money. The first step to controlling your world is to control your culture, to model and demonstrate the kind of world you demand to live in, to write the books, make the music, shoot the films, paint the art. Although we're a few decades shy of the 90th milestone that the Academy Awards will achieve next year, the fact that this festival has reached its first decade is a testament to the creativity and spirit of those who have made and those who are represented in the visual treats we will experience this evening. Whether in the form of videos, animation, or PSA, they're a reflection of life's journey, a journey that is filled with struggles, determination, and triumph. They're a celebration of the human spirit and an outlet for the creative minds that have put images to screen. May you therefore be inspired as you celebrate with us this evening to not only critique that which you see, but to also create. And in the next 80 years, those who attend the 90th annual Lignum Vitae Film Festival may perhaps be reminded of the decades-long journey that took them from where we are today to where they will be in the future, a journey of struggles, determination, and ultimate triumph. Have a good evening.
I always have to adjust the mic. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. No, man, really? Come. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I came all the way from Kingston to come and talk to you this afternoon. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you today. I've been trying to get out to this film festival for a couple of years now, and it's very much my pleasure to be able to be making it today, and particularly because you are celebrating the 10th anniversary. That in itself is such an accomplishment and something that you should all be proud of, and I just want to give a great big congratulations and a hearty, hearty warm welcome and say wonderful, wonderful work to the team at NCU and to everyone who's been a part of making this happen for the past 10 years. Just a quick round of applause. Being a part of this film industry is not an easy thing. I think many of you are aware of this, and many of you know that the theme of this year, struggle and determination, and how that impacts your journey, is something that not only as creatives, but as moving into the business of creativity, is something that you have to embark on. It is in fact a journey, and it is something that as you hone your creative skill, and as you hone your role and responsibility in this industry, that will start to grow and start to embellish. So I'm very pleased to be able to see all of the work that's going into this type of a film festival, to see the students who are behind cameras, and to see the production that's happening on behind the scenes, to see that there's a red carpet, to see that all of the hallmarks of us being professionals in this industry is alive and well right here in this film festival. So big up yourselves on that. You guys are doing a great job. And I'm really very excited to see the type of work that's going to be coming out. I know that this film festival itself has played a role in talent discovery over the years, which is something that is very important to the Film Commission and to us all in the film industry. We want to be able to identify high potential talent, to be able to cultivate it and nurture it, to give it a home and to give it an opportunity for it to grow and to have its own voice and to be able to have its own language and its own cinematic aesthetic. So that's something that is happening right now, whether we're all aware of it or not. Every time that this film festival happens, we are able to identify greater opportunities for talent discovery in this country and to be able to put forward the impression of the value and the impact that being a part of the creative economy can have. So I don't want to speak too much about it because I know your chair had spoken very, very warmly about the impact that this film festival has and what it has done for the students here. But I also am very, very pleased to see that the application process is open to institutions across the Caribbean, because that's something that in terms of regional collaboration and being able to work with our counterparts here in Mandeville and Kingston and then in other countries across the region is very important for us to be able to develop the work and the creativity of this industry. So I want to wish you warm congratulations today as you stage your 10th anniversary, the 10th iteration of this. I wish you the greatest of luck in the next 20, 30, 40, 50, all the way up to 90 years, as your chair had spoken about going into the Academy's history. There's a lot of future that you can expect to anticipate here out of this film festival. So congratulations on your 10th. Warmest, heartiest congratulations to the filmmakers who have been a part of this. I'm looking forward to seeing the work and of course to continue the work that the film industry here in Jamaica is looking forward to out of you. Congratulations and have a wonderful evening.
Good evening, everyone. It is my great pleasure to bring you greetings on behalf of Professor Brown Earl, Dean of the College of Humanities, Behavioral and Social Sciences. I want to say a hearty congratulations to the Department of Communication Studies here at Northern Caribbean University on the staging of this year's 10th annual Lignum Vitae Film Festival. I applaud your commitment to the development of young filmmakers whose talents and creativity will serve to benefit Northern Caribbean University and by extension the larger society and the world. The importance of providing a platform for emerging filmmakers to showcase their talents and creativity cannot be overstated. Participants, I commend you for the very important role that you will play in this evening's proceedings. Without your contributions, this event would not be possible. The NCU administration is very proud of the role our students have been playing as they utilize opportunities such as this to participate in the local and international dialogue regarding issues and challenges facing our society and the world at large. Your theme, your journey, struggle, determination, triumph, speaks to the importance of perseverance, and indeed with God's help and strong determination, regardless of obstacles faced, you will ultimately triumph. Congratulations and God bless you.
Thank you so very much. And we are going to go straight into the viewing of the films. Now, I know that this has been a moment that you've all been waiting for, and so we're going to get started. Now, as you watch, I just want to remind you that trophies and prizes will be awarded for Best Trailer, Best Short Film, Best Silent Film, Best Animation, Best Mobile Film, Best Mini Documentary, Best Music Video, Best TV Commercial, Best Public Service Announcement, Best Script, Best Producer, Best Director, Best Actress, Best Actor, Best Cinematography, Best Overall Post-Production, and Best Overall Picture. So again, we wish you all the best. Now, 38 films were submitted, and 28 were selected for screening. And so tonight, we're going to get started with the category Short Film. The films in this category are Choices, See Me, The Inner Push, Joy Thief, Perspective, and Division. Please enjoy.
Hey, you okay in there?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Alright. Hey, Ricky! Come on, boy, time to get up.
Yeah, I'm up.
You're covering for Tony again?
More hours, more money.
And less time at home. You do know that you do okay without those overtimes. It's not like your level 1 status will get you promoted. No matter how much overtime you put in.
Morning.
Hey. So, big man, ready to get your shine on today?
Yeah, you coming?
I'd love to.
But I have to work. Alright. Wish you could make once.
Hey, Ricky, don't be like that. Look, it has always been Mom's dream for one of her sons to go to college, get some scholarship, and to become Dr. Brown. And now you're doing it. You're living that dream.
So, I might get from the car?
Can't afford that now.
What you promise?
Things change.
It goes here.
You just walk out like that?
You treat that boy as if he's your own.
I'm all that he has.
Hey!
What took you so long?
Smart boy.
We're both facing new changes. Damn! You be entering the police first and shooting guns and all that shit.
Yeah, and you're going to college, being a doctor, and all that shit?
Hey, we'll still be friends.
You're right.
By the way, coming to my graduation?
No,
Why not?
because that bitch Brenda told everyone about me and Jordan. I don't want to see anyone now.
Hey, don't know about that mess. Damn, it's about time. Graduation starts at 11. I got to go. By the way, coming by later? It's just like old time days. We'll watch TV and have pizza. And I know you love pepperoni.
Well, you look quite handsome.
Thanks. By the way, what time is your shift?
12 till 8. I made dinner, so make sure Ralph gets something to eat.
Alright.
And by the way, we're all proud of you.
Ricky! So how was it?
It was great.
Yeah?
Especially the part when my name announced to the podium.
Yeah?
Man, the crowd went wild. Man, it was great. By the way, Janet left some food in the kitchen.
Yeah, I had some already. It was delicious. You should go have some.
Alright. Hey, what's this?
It's your graduation present.
But it's not that's what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I mean, all those great. All you could do is keep your promise.
What if I can't meet that promise now?
How much parties I missed? Hangouts?
Wasn't it worth it? All the grades you achieved? Sometimes it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. You'll miss important things in life if you do not observe what's happening.
Keep your philosophy and carry on the journey with you.
plane shapes. Okay, so can anyone tell me what this shape is? Yes.
Quadrilateral.
A quadrilateral, yes. But which one is it?
It's a square.
Yes, it's a square. And this one?
Rectangle.
Yes. And this one is a?
Yup, that's me. The skinny one. I always knew I was special. Okay, I was a bit of a weirdo. But at the time, I couldn't understand why.
You.
Triangle.
Yes. Okay, so today we'll be looking at triangles and the different types of triangles. Study. Who went home and read? Who would like to come up here and tell me what type of triangle this is?
Me.
Okay, Grace, come on.
"15 years later, and I'm still a scumbag. But who cares, right? I'm still the same freak from primary school.
I could do this all day, I could do this all night, all month, all year, for my whole entire life. Who you know got a home but seen to live on the road, looking like a black gypsy in a caravan of bros. Music for the people, I used to rap on the train. Now I rap on the stage and I'm used to capital gain. I ain't asking for change, I'm good at coining the phrase. What I want is more than ever and never to fade away. Is that too much to ask? Good, cause I ain't asking. Already into action, I had your answer retracted. So stay about my business, it's crowded enough with me. You added is just a witness I'd rather not even see. I'm good with the folks around me. Get from round.
Okay, Fred. If you ignore it long enough, it will go away. Just keep walking. It's none of your business what happens.
I can do this all day, I can do this all night. I can do this all day, I can do this all night. I could do this all day, I could do this all night, all month, all year, for my whole entire life. Who you know got a home but seen to live on the road, looking like a black gypsy in a caravan of bros. Music for the people, I used to rap on the train. Now I rap on the stage and I'm used to capital gain. I ain't asking for change.
Grace. 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 Grace, where are you? No. Grace. Yo, sorry. I'm gonna need this, yo. Yo, you forgot your bag, yo.
In my head. Yeah. Yeah. Far away from home. Imagination roams. Everybody's wrong. Rewrote the song. Thoughts become action. Tell me what's happening. What's your mind wrapped in? Wrapped around. Wrapped around. Wrapped around.
Grace. Grace.
Please don't give it to me. Please don't give it to me. Please, Lord. Please don't give it to me. Please don't give it to me. Please. Please. Oh God, give it to me. Oh God.
Baby.
I could have saved her. Grace! Grace!
You. Yes. Okay, so today we'll be looking at triangles and the different types of triangles.
Wait!
isn't always as it seems. This is Mario. Many may see him and think his life is great. To the public and his friends, he's an ordinary, happy college student. But at home, there's more to his story. Every day, we see people just like Mario, at school, work, or just on the road, putting their best face forward, often at the expense of their already burdened pockets and a true happiness, doing it for the likes. Look at Ashley. She lives a pretty comfortable life. She thinks she has the best friends, and that's all she needs. But is she happy? Ashley and Mario are quite similar. Ashley tries to convince her followers she's living the happiest life, and Mario posts to get all the likes. They both want to fit in. In truth, this narrative is not uncommon, but let's invent a new challenge. Instead of feeding an illusion to your friends to compete in a game of likes, remember the simpler times. Social media 20 years ago was playing outside and interacting with friends and family for many of us. So let's do more of that. If you're going to post, post the real you, and don't let comparison steal your joy. When you are browsing through these images on Instagram, just remember that real life is in your heart, your smile, your family, your surroundings. Pictures online will make you believe that you are not enough, like you need to do something more exciting, be more beautiful, bigger than you are. It's a lie, a net of fleeting fantasy. You are real. You are beautiful. You are enough. Go be in the world and stop comparing yourself to the worlds of selfies.
Every story has two sides, and like a coin, one cannot exist without the other. Allow me to tell you a story. There's a story told of a young man who got a coin on his birthday. His saddest birthday, to be exact. Only a week ago, he was standing over a hole, watching his parents being buried. Along with the coin, the gift contained a note from his parents that changed his life in ways not even they could have expected. Gently, he opened the note and read his late parents' last words, most likely advice he thought.
Dear son, try to find balance in your life. It is great to consistently stay positive, but always remember that negative times will come and they will try to destroy you. Try though they will. You need to remember that at every stage, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel that frees us from the darkness we're contained in. However, we can only escape if we have the right perspective. Perspective changes everything, son, and just like this coin that has two sides, our realities can be divided and misplaced because of the perspective we view. Remember, seeing is believing. Happy birthday. We love you.
He folded up the note neatly and placed it in the box, then took up the coin and looked at it. Last present, huh? He chuckled to himself and shakes his head. He gets up, he takes up the box, and as he walks away, something interesting happened. You see, as he left, he actually became a lot more aware of his choices. His battle to maintain a positive outlook on life had just begun. His days were blundered as his happiness was agonizingly scratched away. After all, the two people that he held dearest to his heart were selfishly taken from this perpetual circle we call life, and the only thing left behind to remind him of their presence was a $20 coin. However, the reminder of the pain of their loss was everywhere. Everywhere he looked, wherever he went, someone was always there to remind him that the loss was a painful one. My condolences for your loss. I know how it is to feel distant and depressed when a loved one dies. I'm always here when you need me for anything, so don't hesitate to message or call. Take care. However, instead of seeing it as love, as care, as them wanting him to be happy again and relying on them, he pulled away, shutting the world off behind him. Hey bro, heard what happened and I'm really sorry for your loss. I know it's rough, but I'm here for you if you need to talk about it. Talk about it? What do they know? All he saw was just annoyance, and his annoyance grew. He began to see everything as pity, and with his negative perception, negative action followed. When someone gets into this mindset, they end up missing chances and opportunities for a joyful time with others. Set on locking others out, they no longer acknowledge anyone. More times than not, we tend to underestimate the power of perception, the fact that our mind can distort and create realities based on the things we've learned to accept as the truth. Life is what we make it, so perception has a big part of how our lives play out. What we see, what we choose to notice, what we think, and what we do because of it. And some of us wouldn't like to admit that sometimes we see the wrong things. But there are, was, and will always be those that stand in the way of one sinking into darkness. Those that go out of their way just to try and pull you out of the hole you dug for yourself. Snap out of this. This isn't you. This isn't who you are. Will you really let yourself sink into this thing? Of course, at first there's the you don't understand and the you can't understand talk. Then the ignoring and the locking them out, virtually pushing them away for good. But there's also the think about what was said phase. The part where the words resonate on such a high level, one can't help but to open their mind and accept what was said was true. Only sad part is, sometimes it's just too late. Words were said that can't be taken back. Actions done that left scars, created bruises that didn't heal. And as a result, when he tried fixing things, he was left all alone. So he found himself once more on the balcony with his parents' last words in his hands. If only you were here to explain, he thought. But you see, God didn't forget him. And if there's one thing about God, it's that his ways are, well, unique. His paper blew off the balcony, and he panicked and ran, thinking only of reobtaining it. The letter floated gently to the ground and landed right in the path of the least expected. He picked up the letter, and as he read the letter, a realization, a truth, a great understanding of the situation came over him. His friends that were walking with him finally caught up, and he showed it to them. As they read it, they too understood, and they realized what must be done. They found resolve and were able to, for the first time, put themselves in the young man's shoes. As the young man burst through the door, he slowly came to a halt. The same persons whom he thought he lost were right, and with them, a piece of paper more valuable to him than money itself. Along with that note was something even more amazing. Along with the note was forgiveness and friendship. It's not possible to know the end of all stories. In this world, everyone that looks in the mirror sees something different. I broke into that house to save that little girl. From my side of the coin, it was necessary.
back. He called me worthless. Don't be afraid. Come. Hi, girl. How are you today? You don't look like your usual self. Smile. What's wrong with you? You don't look like the Trishna I know. I'm done. I'm giving up. I'm failing my courses. My teacher, he called me worthless today. Nobody believes in me. I'll never graduate. Maybe he was right. Maybe I am worthless. Trishna, are you serious? A teacher's comment can't be getting the best of you. A failed exam doesn't determine your future. Trishna, if only you knew what awaited you. You have such a bright future. Come with me. Welcome. Where are we? A world of opportunities where all dreams can come through. Trishna, don't be discouraged. A beautiful and a bright future awaits you. There's a world of endless possibilities waiting for you. You really think I can make it? You have to believe in yourself. Of course you can make it if only you knew what I knew. A beautiful future awaits you.
And remember, you must be greater than your struggles.
So we ain't giving up, no. We put up a fight, we got to be ready. 'Cause time's getting dreary. Just said, don't you worry. I'll be in a hurry, Lord. We got to be ready. 'Cause time's getting dreary. So we pray, we pray, we pray.
In our short films category, as we get ready to move to the mini documentary category, and 2 films will be screened. They are Autism and Old School Wheels. Enjoy.
It takes patience. Do not give up. There is still hope.
One in 88 children will be diagnosed with autism. Autism is a developmental condition that impacts how a person communicates and sees the world around them.
Meet Joel, a brilliant 8-year-old who is one of many Jamaican children on the autism spectrum.
Such rejoicing in the land, the king give rich rewards to the other elder brother who would not take any of them for himself.
Joel is
not able to work as the others do. He does a little reading, but if your eyes are not on him, he will find other things to do. He really likes to write.
He gradually started talking at about 6 years old, 5, 6 years old. Started to learn to talk. After taking him to the doctor recommended that we allow him to go to kindergarten. And so he started kindergarten at West Indies College.
I am not a specialist teacher. I was not trained to teach somebody like Joel. But in my training, we are able to detect the challenges seen. And what we do, we would make the recommendations so that he could get the help and be in the environment where he can be better helped.
When he was much younger, he had speech delay and he couldn't speak, but he would always point if he wanted something, or he would bang his head on the door if he was sick. And especially as it relates to potty training, that part was quite challenging.
Autism is a spectrum disorder, which means that there are many ways it can affect people. Unlike Joel, 25% of autistic people are nonverbal.
Fruits dog, that's a flower, that's the grass, that's Charlie Brown house, that's Louis dog house, and that's
We had to get a ceiling fan because he's very fascinated with ceiling fan, and he makes them out of Play-Doh.
5 of them, except for this. I do have a motor for it. This was a Dawn Road.
Is the name Brian telling you?
And it doesn't have a blades. When I make a blades, this year, this fan is only a 42-inch Pantone. And I hung it up there and on the hair watch. I still need some blades for it. And it not working. Yet don't look. You just have to wait.
It takes patience to deal with someone with it. It's a lot of patience, but it's manageable. It's nothing too hard. If we go in supermarkets, he won't stay with us. And if we go in Mandeville Town, he will just run up and down. Sometimes you can't even find him. That's one of the differences. Like with other children, they always stick by the parents or the siblings, but with him, he always runs and goes away, and sometimes it just can't deal with it. It's so much to manage, because sometimes we want to go somewhere, but we can't find Joel in the supermarket. He's gone.
Catch it, no. Catch it.
Catch
it.
Yeah.
See, Mom, catch this.
With the rising number of autism cases in Jamaica, what are individuals and NGOs doing to assist affected families?
The Maya Chung Autism and Disabilities Foundation was started in 2008, and it began on the back end of my family, my husband, my ex-husband and I getting a diagnosis for our youngest son for autism. He was 3 years old, going on 4 at the time. And I was working with CVM Television as a broadcast journalist. I thought to myself that if I helped the other people in Jamaica who up until that time I'd never heard of autism in Jamaica. I read about autism in a Time magazine when I was going to Carmack, and I thought, wow, I'm really lucky to be the only autism affected family or a part of it. You know, I must be super blessed. So I started the foundation with the hope that I would find others and that I could talk to them. The Maya Chung Autism and Disabilities Foundation in and of itself is a tiny little David against a Goliath. We've made vast inroads for which I'm very grateful, and we continue to, because we become 10 years old in April 2018, and that's a big deal. 10 viable, solid years, raising multiple millions, going out to families that are affected both with autism and special needs is not anything to be, poo-pooed. But with the increase in diagnostic facilities and this raft of kids coming out from these new millennial parents and the millennial generation, this one bag of picnic with autism, what we're going to deal with it because it's not a foundation issue. I have been calling for more intervention and I'm not satisfied with what pertains.
Dolphin Cove did a fundraiser. We dedicated a day, and what money we raised we gave to the Autism Society, and it was 1.2 million. If that could be done by more entities and more private sector people, it would help tremendously. The whole world is evolving, and knowledge and education has grown so much. And with the dolphin business in particular, there's no proof, but there have been programs done where children of autism or challenged children can work with them, and it has proven to achieve that they have been able to overcome some of their fears. So that going into the dolphin business, it brought that forward. I think the private sector could put together and form a school where they can go to, because it needs dedication and special training, and the persons that teach the autistic children have to be trained, and I think that's what we are lacking.
The Maya Chang Autism and Disabilities Foundation would like to mount an appeal at this time to anyone who wants to join our work to just call us, as I said, 1-876-435-5961. That number is viable around the world. Email us mcautismfoundation@gmail.com. Go to our website. There's contact forms and there's a lot of information for you to view.
I think it's a very good idea if more corporate companies could dedicate one day a year their income to a charity, a worthwhile charity. And autism is a worthwhile charity. We need more people to join in giving back. We earn it, we should give back some.
My word of advice to any other person who has an autistic sibling, my word of advice is do not give up, press on. It's just temporary, and over time you get used to it. And another thing, God puts challenges in your life so you can become stronger, you can learn, and just press on.
I just want to encourage parents out there who are going through a challenging time, having children who are autistic, that they shouldn't give up. There is still hope. Once you believe in God, ask the Lord to give you the patience and the tolerance.
Every child with autism has unique symptoms and abilities. We must ensure that our schools, homes, and communities are equipped with the right information and tools. We have to effectively help those who are autistic through their journey so they can ultimately triumph over their struggles. How are you planning to help?
David, his name is David. What's so special about your brother?
He's my brother, and he would ride the bicycle.
Oh. He allows you on the bicycle with him? Joel? Okay.
Come.
Join us here on Old School Wheels as we explore the intricate details of vintage and classic cars.
Today we journeyed into the cool hills of Mandeville, Jamaica to Vicburn Roofing, where we sat down with old school wheels collector Victor Dixon.
I'm Victor Dixon, classic car collector. I started classic cars restoration initially back in 1999. I was always fascinated by the technology that they used to use back then, and I always try to get the cars restored so we can show that technology to future generations. No, actually most of the cars that we have we had to restore them. Only a few of them we got that we did mild restorations. Some of the cars we had to do a full body up restoration. And body up meaning we had to do chassis, engine, suspension, glass work, chrome work, everything. Most of the cars here were actually restored by us. We had to do, some were mild restorations, some were full body restorations, meaning from ground up. We did the chassis, suspension, engine, glass, and bright work, which is the chrome. And then we just try to get the cars to run mechanically sound and look at least showroom quality or car show quality. It all depends on the amount of energy we put into that particular car and the availability of parts. We have one particular vehicle here that took us 11 years to do because we couldn't get the parts and we had to make some of the parts locally. We had to improvise and get some parts to work. But a normal car will take us up to a year. I think my ultimate favorite classic car is a 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO. The reason being is that it has a lot of racing history in Ferrari. It's a very rare car. Up to about 10 years ago, there were only 7 of them known to exist in the world. That number has decreased, I'm told. The last one that came up for auction last year sold for $38 million US. One is actually here in Jamaica. We have not seen it at any shows in probably about 12 years now. It hasn't come to a show. The 1971 Morgan that we have here is what attracted me to this car. It's a wooden chassis, which means the body of the car is wood, then it's wrapped with aluminum. The Morgan has a lot of racing history in it. The aluminum is used to make the car lighter for racing purposes. What Morgan did, all the cars are hand-built, so that makes the cars very, very desirable by collectors. This car was actually parked in a garage for about 18 years. We tried to find the car twice, couldn't find the car, and last year it came up again. I met the owner and we were able to convince him to sell us the car. So we took that car and we restored it here at the shop. It's now ready for show.
The manufacturer is Morgan Motor Company.
Production period started in 1968 up to 2004, then resumed in 2012 to present.
It's assembled in Malvern, England.
Class is a sports car.
Peter Morgan is the owner-chairman behind its design.
The original +8 engine were Rover V8s that became available when fitted to the P5B saloon. Morgan was actually the first of a succession sport cars makers, including likes of TVR and Marcus, to use the engine.
The Cortina is an iconic English car. Almost every collector would love to own a Cortina. We were fortunate enough to find this Cortina GT. It's an Australian GT, which makes it a little bit different from the English version. Comes with more chrome, more stainless steel. Being a GT, it had a different suspension. And we got the car pretty clean. All we had to do was just mild buffing and keeping it clean. We have owned this car for about 7 years now. Each time I see the previous owner, he always said, you know, you're the right person who sold this car to. But it's a very iconic car. I've always wanted one. I was lucky enough to get this one. The 1931 Ford, that's the car we have behind us here. It's a part of American automobile history. This is the car that put Henry Ford on the map and put America on the map. He actually started off with the Ford Model T, which is the older one to this. The Model A was the more popular one because persons could afford it. I've always wanted a Model A. This one came up for sale a couple years ago. I couldn't afford it at the time. Luckily, the owner had my name written down and we kept in touch. And I got this one to buy when it came up for sale again.
The production for Model A was between the years 1927 to 1931.
It was assembled in various places around the world like Jacksonville, Florida, Windsor in Ontario, Santiago in Chile, and Cork in Ireland, just to name a few.
The engine was a water-cooled L-head inline 4-cylinder with a displacement of 201 cubic inches.
We like the Ford Model A because it's one of those great classics that doesn't discriminate. They can be appreciated by nearly everyone. This 1931 two-door sedan is the perfect example of an affordable classic that chugs down the road with ease and gets smiles wherever it goes.
The 1962 Mercedes is known as a fintail because of the shape of the back. When I was in grade 3, a parent used to drop his child off in similar car, similar color, and I always tried to find a Mercedes Fintail. Unfortunately, we could not find one in Jamaica, so I had to import this one out of the US. We brought it here to Jamaica and we did a full restoration here.
It's a full-size luxury car.
Production period for this sedan was between 1959 to 1968.
It was assembled in Stuttgart, Germany and Port Melbourne in Australia.
The designer was Frederick Geiger.
It is a FR layout.
The Mercedes-Benz emerged from World War II as an automaker in the early 1950s.
Morris Minor Traveller, that's another favorite car of mine. It's another iconic British car. As a child, I used to see pictures of my father with one. He had the Morris Minor panel van. It's a little bit different from the Traveller. When the Traveller came up for sale, and I realized it was a Woody. It's called a Woody Traveller because it has that entire back, has the wood panels going around. I'm the third owner of the car, so the car was in pretty good shape. It needed a full restoration though, but body-wise, it was sound body-wise. We took the car, it took us about 8 months to restore the car. We were doing the Mercedes and the Morris Minor at the same time to celebrate Jamaica's 50th independence, 1962. So we had these two cars working on at the same time for our independence parade back in 2012.
The manufacturer is Morris.
Production period was between 1956 to 1971.
It has been assembled in many different countries like Malaysia, Australia, England, and New Zealand.
The designer was Sir Alec Isnois.
The class is subcompact and it has a FR layout.
The engine capacity is 948 cc.
The two split windscreens in the earlier designs were replaced with a curved one-piece one, and the rear window was enlarged.
The hardest thing is finding parts, the availability of parts. You have to constantly be on the internet, searching for parts, finding other old cars to get parts from. The hardest thing is actually finding the parts and finding a person that can do the work for us. Because we have to be doing body work, we have to do engine work, and we have to do suspension and brakes. So it's just finding persons to do the job. That's the hardest part. I would encourage as many persons to get into it, especially now with the scrap metal market in Jamaica. What is happening, a lot of the cars are being cut up and being exported for parts. So I would encourage anyone now to get into it, to try and preserve these cars and preserve the history. And I am preserving the history.
Thank you.
All right, another round of applause for our films in the mini documentary segment. Put your hands together for them. I am sure that some of you already have your favorite in mind for the short film, right? What about the mini documentary? Have a favorite already? Think you know who's going to be the winner? All right, well, we have to wait until the end to find out. Now, we're going to go straight into the mobile film segment, and the films you will see are Anansi Tricks, Fire, and Bringing a Girl Home Gone Wrong.
on. Sir, they are hungry now, fast food, you know. You know, nothing to eat, my friend. No, you say?
No, there, man. No, man. No, go on.
Not even a little bit of bulla.
No, sir, no.
Chino star. Hungry bite me, you know, the scar. The white scar will bite me hard, you know.
Yeah, man, no, go on. Yeah, just work so I come just access I think I am saying just come and bush, see if I can find a banana. No, go on.
Chino star. You know, so we are virgin. I go hustle something and see if I can get something to eat, you see? Cause I know say you da do good with something to eat, you know. Yeah.
That good, man, that good.
Yeah. Alright, so you what? I'll go back on the house because I'm hungry so hard you can't sing and so I don't do nothing, you see?
Real talk.
Yeah, it's a real talk.
Real talk.
Yeah. So I'll go down the road, go get something and see if we can hustle something, see? Alright, look, come on.
Yeah.
Milka. Say, a fool him take me for you know. Like him think say, me never see him with the bulla. Wait till him gone. He might look if me gone. Alright, watch me. Think I'm alone can play Anansi?
Boy, man, go pussy. What's the what? Come give me. Boy, food for you. Never catch them and go see man. Get some rat pies for them.
Mark! Oh! Mark! Hey, Mark! Yes, sir! We get something to eat, you know. But here, what? Hey. No, because a long time I eat from morning, I get a bigger one. Alright? You're virgin, right?
Listen, man.
You share your food with me too, don't you? Alright.
When did you
Hour.
Some dog in the lane.
Run this up?
Yeah.
Yo. What? No, what you know? No matter what you do, you see, don't run. What you know? Just go, no man, don't run. Daddy, what you know? Don't run. No matter what you do, just keep calm. If you see dog them, don't run.
So hold on, where dog them there?
Dog them dead, man. What? Who said that? What? Yo, come here, man. Yo, come here, man.
Run!
Go back on your yard. Yo, come here, man. Come here. Give me everything we have.
Tell me first one around me.
You know why your purse? One.
See phone and then take it.
You know why your whole bag?
See that? Take everything.
Hold on. Come here. Me can't take this, but don't move.
God, goody man, thank God the boy never robbed me. God, so good if you good one more time.
Babes,
Don't call me. Don't call me.
Me different.
If I never feel God, don't call to me. Me don't know what they would have to me. Don't call to me.
Me different.
I've got to show me pretty, you know. I just do what God has me. Thank God, say me cute. Suppose me never cute. Thank God, me say God, thank for me pretty, you know.
Give me a chance. Go.
Show me cute. Leave me alone. Don't come. No.
Give me a chance.
No. God.
It's taking me over. Whatever you want, whatever you say, just give me another, and I'll be there for you. Give it all to you. You know I feel for you. Yeah.
I never leave. Everything that you say is what I've been needing to hear for all the rest of my days. I don't need the truth. Tell me what to do. I believe in you.
Okay. So that fire lasted, 30 seconds? I was looking for more. Was there anybody who was looking for more? Okay. All right. So that was the category mobile film. Put your hands together for them. Now, coming up next is the trailer category. And films in this category are The Young and the Reckless and Division.
Feel the fear, I don't care, 'cause I've never been so high. Follow me through the dark, let me take you past the satellites. You can see the world you brought to life, to life. So love me like you do, la la, love me like you do.
Jerry!
Love me like you do, la la, love me like you do. Touch me like you do, touch me like you do. What are you waiting for?
Thank you so much. I think I saw in that last trailer, you know, that doctor that does the... Yes, that one that talk about the gas and all of that. Yeah, doing very well. All right, we're moving on now to silent films. And there is one silent film in this category, and it's titled Priorities. ticket and him still no win, eh? Okay. Now the music video category is next, and I am sure that this one is going to be very exciting. So the films are There Is Hope, Yours Ella, Superhero, and Fake Love.
There is a hope, there is a faith in God that stands the test of time and wipes away your tears. There is a hope, there is a faith in God that does exceedingly abundantly more. There is a hope. And I cannot describe the joy that's pent inside my heart to know the Savior, He's my friend, that He'll be with me till the end. There is a hope, there is a faith in God that stands the test of time and wipes away your tears. There is a hope, there is a faith in God that does exceedingly abundantly more. There is a hope. Even in my darkest times, He shed His light to guide my path from sin. And by His grace, oh yes, I'm saved. He'll resurrect me from the grave. There is a hope, there is a faith in God that stands the test of time and wipes away your tears. There is a hope, there is a faith in God that does exceedingly abundantly more. And when we reach heaven, this for sure, we will see Jesus at the door. There is a hope, be patient and wait. There is a hope, my brother, my sister, just a faith. There is a hope, and it's never too late to put your faith in God, to have faith in God. Just have faith in God.
Les enfants, c'était our people lost your clear, wash them dirty clothes, just to provide for me. This my mother, then you know it goes. Mama make you everything. Till me eyes them close. Me left a legacy. When my God, I'm a queen, you know. We are come from nothing. Nothing. Me coulda see how you manage to make 2 ends meet. Now you are living a luxury, yeah, luxury. Better believe now, me I go make you live your dream. Superhero, she a superhero, 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 superhero. She a superhero, superhero. She a superhero. Mama, it's like a miracle. Oh, you provide for me. Me survive. Mama. It's like a miracle. Never born with riches, but your love is my riches. I told my office at times you did it. When everybody else did can, you did it. Mama, the realest part of my team. Not even the girl who said she loved me. Not even my friend, them would have wronged me. If I fit them, more than lonely. On your knees you go, tears wet up the coach. Prayers where you showed, fit me on the road. Mama look, they know your little youths are grow. Take you out of pain, and watch you a glow. Cause we are come from nothing, nothing. Me coulda see how you manage to make 2 ends meet. Now you are living alone. Better believe, no, me I go make you live your dreams. Superhero, she a superhero, 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 superhero. She a superhero, superhero. She a superhero, superhero. Mr. Mama, you are my super, super, superhero, Mama.
Hey guys, this is your girl Danique and you are watching Little Ricky TV. Don't change that dial. Make me believe you.
Make me believe you. Baby, all you have to do is try. Make me believe you.
What's up?
I've been down so long it looked like up to me, and they look up to me. And I got fake people showing fake love to me, straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. I've been down so long it looked like up to me, and they look up to me. And I got fake people showing fake love to me, straight up to my face.
Yeah.
Straight up to my face.
Other girls be crazy, but their love don't faze me. Your kiss be amazing and my heart be blazing. Why you always tripping? What you be sipping on? Every day I think of you. Can you be my lady? Can you be my boo? What next should we do? Only person I can trust right now, baby girl, is you. I don't know what's going on, but I know something is wrong. I choose you, girl, like Pokemon. Yeah.
I've been down so long it looked like up to me, and they look up to me. And I got fake people showing fake love to me, straight up to my face. Straight up to my face. I've been down so long it looked like up to me, and they look up to me. And I got fake people showing fake love to me, straight up to my face.
You, Lyric TV. Girlfriend is on and I can't trust my friends no more. Friend I got open, he can't open just one more door. I just need God, I don't need nobody else. I do it for my family, plus do it for myself. Just trust me, I don't need no help. Video start getting views, check me on the top shelf. Keep your fake love, cause that crap don't help. Cause you niggas just yeah. I want no fake love. Lyric TV. Just for fun, you know what I mean? Subscribe, like, SoundCloud, Facebook. Yeah. Hey. I don't know what's going on. Something's wrong, I choose you like Pokemon. Yeah, Lyric TV.
Hi, Mom. Hi, son. How are you? I'm tired. Wow. But don't worry, everything will be alright. And go to your favorite beach. Yeah. By your own house. Yes, son. And I promise you will never go hungry. Honey, believe that. And I love you. I love you too, John. I love you too,
I wear your winter coat, the one you love to wear, so I keep feeling close to us beyond compare. The moments waking up, you catch me in your eyes, that beauty on my pillow that holds me in the night. And I will find my strength to untape my mouth when I used to be afraid of the words. But with you I've learned just to let it out. Now my heart is ready to burst, 'cause I feel like I'm ready for love. And I wanna be your everything and more. And I know every day I say it, but I just want you to be sure that I am yours. And if I be feeling heavy, you take me from the dark. Your arms, they keep me steady, so nothing could fall apart. And I will find my strength to untape my mouth when I used to be afraid of the words. But with you I've learned just to let it out. Now my heart is ready to burst, 'cause I feel like I'm ready for love, and I wanna be your everything and more. And I know every day I say it, but I just want you to be sure that I am yours, that I am yours.
Do I see some people crying? Yes. I am impressed with what I've seen so far. Are you impressed? Yes? Come on, put your hands together for all those who have, put their hard work and sweat into these productions. As we move over to our next category, and this category is animation. Yes. So the films are You Remain, The Flame of Freedom, and Abeku and the Maroons.
You remain here, you make it when you know. You baby, nene, wabo, what do we think? Oh, you baby, nene, wabo, who do we think? Ah, who do baby, agumari, wabo. Wanu wahainanya dari nago walade aliumo chururun tiduno fire dugulation. Walu haina ya yarinago walu.
You're fast, but not fast enough. Mr. McNabb.
Don't you know?
Sorry, sir. I had disturbing news.
Well, don't just stand there, imbecile. Speak.
2 slaves have escaped.
Let me see if I understand you. Not 1, but 2 of my property have left the premises, and you're here standing staring at me. Where's McGuire?
Well, he went after the slaves, sir.
At least one of you is doing what I pay you for.
Sir, McGuire will not be around anymore.
Are you telling me that a couple of slaves managed to get the better of one of my men, and you stood by and watched this?
No, sir. I arrived on the scene after the shot was fired.
It would seem my shilling is better off being slave to watch slave. At least they would have done a more diligent job.
But, sir...
Mr. O'Toole, I will have words with you in the morning. Get the dogs and rifles and as many men as you need, and get my slaves. Bring them back alive. They must be punished and made example of.
Abina, come. We must keep going.
Let's just go back.
We can never go back.
I can't go on much further.
We need to go now.
We can't outrun them.
Stay here. I will lead the dogs away and come back for you.
Over there!
My blood pressure. So it's Abiku and the Maroons as well as Euromain. Put your hands together for them one more time. As we go over to our next segment, and this is the public service announcement category, and the films to be screened are Stranger Danger, Texting and Driving, and Emergency 101.
I let you love what I thought it was funny. You came along and woo, now honey, I've changed my mind. This love is mine. Balls of fire. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I let you love what I thought it was mine.
This could be your child. 2,000 children are kidnapped each day. That's 800,000 a year. Social media is the new avenue for stranger danger. Parents, ensure to warn your children about stranger danger online. Get to know their friends and use parental guide apps to monitor their phones and the internet. Protect your child and prevent them from being victims of stranger danger. Educate your child today. For more information, visit www.safetyforkids.com.
No texting and driving, Carl. I see you in a lot of films. All right, so that was the public service announcement category. As we move over now to our final category, and this is the category of TV commercial. So the films are Gucci Men, NCU Tourism Department, Vision Guest House, and Neek Productions.
Dreaming of that perfect vacation or seeking to escape from reality? At the Vision Guest House, we believe in making your dream escape your ultimate reality. For just a low rate, you can stay in one of our spacious and fully furnished rooms. Take a stroll in our nature garden, relax by our poolside, or enjoy a taste of Jamaica by treating yourself to some of the scrumptious meals that will be pleasing to your appetite. A stay at the Vision will offer you a luxurious experience that you will want to revisit. We also offer accommodations for small business functions, weddings, and parties. For more information, call us at 775-6876 or 331-8054. Or visit our website at www.facebook.com/The Vision Guest House. The Vision Guest House, your home away from home.
Are you ready to welcome them in?
Are you ready to give comfort?
Are you ready to serve?
Come to Northern Caribbean University, where the Tourism and Hospitality Department offers it all. A Bachelor of Arts degree in Tourism and Hospitality Management with an emphasis in Food and Beverage Management, Resort and Spa Management, Travel and Tourism Management, and an Associate of Arts in Hospitality Management. Apply today online at www.ncu.edu.jm or call 1-876-963-7250.
We are ready. Are you?
Gucci Man, irresistible.
Really? In what year? 2018? All right, ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause for all the films making it to the screen at this year's Lignum Vitae Film Festival. Come on, you can do better than that. Yes, I heard the excitement. I saw some tears coming. I heard the applause. And so I know that you enjoyed those films, right? Yes. Right about now, we're going to be treated to some entertainment from Jadon Gray, and he is a student. You use some Gucci Man? Because listen to that applause, all right? He's a student in the Department of Communication Studies here at Northern. You use Gucci Man? Yeah, okay. All right. Now, after Jadon is through, we will have some other content that will be on the screen, so make sure that you tune into that as well. And then we will have refreshments to my left, to your right, on sale. And please, we're asking, if you're not escorted, please don't go to my right, which is your left, all right? So if you need refreshments for sale, you go to my left, your right. And those who will be escorted to my right, your left. All right, so over to Jadon Gray.
Jason Sawyers. Mr. Sawyer's HIV promo won Best Promo, Best Overall Film, and Best Sound Audio in 2011. He believes that the festival completely changed his perspective of the media industry and helped to unearth some of his then hidden abilities. He's now a shareholder in Icon Media and works at Sportsmax. Kevin Jackson. Mr. Jackson was the 2013 winner for Best Animation Titled Runner. He actually entered by chance and traveled all the way from Kingston to attend what he described as an excellent event. Kevin Jackson is now a member of the Night Vision Media Company and credits his exposure to the Lignum Vitae Film Festival. Mario Allen. Allen's short film Summer Run was awarded Best Use of Music and Best Mobile Actor in the year 2015. What was intended to be just a class project ended up paving the way for him in media. He is now the owner of Lone Wolf Films.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Sheena McLean. With the motivation of Mrs. Roma Tomlin's White, Miss McLean entered and won Best Animation for 2015. The animation titled Stoplight Hustle also copped the award for Best Script, Best Producer, Best Overall Film, and Best Foley. She now owns her own animation company called Scribble Panda. Winston Stunners. Winston stunned the audience when he copped the award for Best Overall Post-Production and the JCDC Special Award for Creativity and Cultural Significance through Film in 2017 for his documentary titled A Journey Through Salvation. Although his entry was a spur-of-the-moment decision, he does not regret it and hopes to enter again in the future. Theodore Henry. Mr. Henry won Best Script and Best Concept for his short film The Physics Lesson in 2012. His love for media prompted him to enter the Lignum Vitae Film Festival. He is now a television presenter and voiceover talent for the Jamaica Information Service, in addition to his sector.
Ladies and gentlemen, we resume in 2 minutes, so please, as best as possible, make your way back to your seats. We resume in 2 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am just asking that you make your way back to your seats as we get ready to do the presentations of the winners. So please make your way back to your seats. Okay, so we have seen tonight the fabulous creativity and talent displayed here at the 10th staging of the Lignum Vitae Film Festival. And right now we will be revealing who are tonight's winners. We have any winners in the house? Yes? I know that we thoroughly enjoyed the different films, and so we are now going to go straight into finding out who will come out on top in each category. Now, to get the segment rolling, I will invite to the podium Chief Judge, Director and Cinematographer Gabrielle Blackwood, and she is going to give her remarks before we get into revealing tonight's winners. Please put your hands together and make her welcome to the podium.
Hello, good night, everybody. Okay, well, first and foremost, I'd like to thank you all for coming out to support the Lignum Vitae Film Festival. Please give yourselves a hand as the audience. I would also like to congratulate all the filmmakers that submitted films this year, especially the first-time filmmakers and all the cast and crew who lent time, talent, and resources towards the films that we've seen. I know it's not easy to put your work on display, particularly if it is your first time, so thank you. So the following remarks are based on the evaluations that we had as judges, and they're as follows. This year we judged 38 submissions spread across 9 categories, including short films, mini documentaries, mobile shorts, PSAs, animated shorts, commercials, music videos, and silent films. Each submission was scored using a rubric focused on directing, writing, cinematography, and talent, amongst other criteria, including relevance of the films to the theme of this year's festival, your journey, struggles, determination, triumph. There were a few standout projects, some of which you have seen tonight, and there are others which in one area or another could have been significantly stronger, particularly in the areas of writing and cinematography. We felt your enthusiasm, through the work, through the lens, and are excited that the passion of filmmaking is still alive, so thank you for that. However, we found that particular attention needs to be paid towards story development and finding creative ways to direct dialogue and action through talent blocking, camera movement, and finding the balance in the overuse as well as the underuse of shot styles and sizes as it relates and is relevant to the story that you're telling. That said, it is very important to remember that no matter if your frame or image is static or it's moving or you have the most high-tech camera, always ensure that each frame and each scene pushes the story forward, and that's very important to story development. Also, show rather than tell. At times, in some of the submissions, dialogue may have come across as either too on the nose or a bit expository, which made some of the stories predictable. So that's something else to look at. And in as much as the visuals are important, never forget that sound is also very important, and it can make or break your film. So sound recording and sound editing is crucial to how your film is received and how your story is told. More focus needs to be placed on the clarity of audio, the continuity of audio, so the chipping in and out of audio that you may have heard, perhaps the inclusion of crossfades, the relevance of Foley, and perhaps less reliance on the use of music to communicate the emotions within your story. And as it relates to music, we do encourage that you try and use music that either free play music, royalty-free music, or music that you have the rights to, because you never know how far and wide your project can go, whether locally or internationally. We would also like to encourage the use of online, free and available online platforms. So we have cinematography platforms, you have proprietary camera and equipment platforms, you have writing forums that you can communicate with other filmmakers, both locally and internationally. It's one way to enhance your work, yes, but it's also a viable means of networking. All of this said, we've enjoyed seeing your films once again tonight. We see your passion, we see you, we see your ambition, we see your drive as filmmakers, and we encourage you to keep dreaming, keep experimenting, and most importantly, keep creating until you find your niche and your style. It doesn't matter how long it takes, just as long as you keep at it. We have many stories to tell as Jamaicans, and many ways in which we can do so, and we are interested in seeing and hearing yours. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so very much, Chief Judge, Director, and a Cinematographer, Miss Gabrielle Blackwood. Put your hands together for her one more time. And again, another round of applause for tonight's judges. Put your hands together for them. So we are at that part in the program where we will be awarding tonight's winners in the different categories. Are you ready? No, sir. Are you ready? Okay, that sounds much better. So we're going to get started with Best Trailer. So I will invite, thank you. The 2018 Lignum Vitae Film Festival winner for Best Trailer goes to, drumroll please, all right, y'all give me some drumroll then. Right, thank you. It goes to Division, produced and directed by Onelia Bryan. Put your hands together for her as she comes. And this award is being presented by Sharmika Holness. No. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I get the names, please? Kane Millwood, Festival Queen for Manchester. Put your hands together for her one more time. Thank you so much. Sharmika was former Miss Manchester Festival Queen, so I got confused with the sash. All right, so congratulations to you, Anelia, as we go over to Best Short Film. So congrats, Division. Best Short Film. And the Best Short Film, do I have a drum roll upstairs or just my audio? Okay, ooh. I like this drum roll. Thank you. So the Best Short Film goes to See Me, produced and directed by Roxanne White. This is All right, so Sharmika Holness presented this award. Another round of applause. Congratulations, Roxanne. And we're now going over to Best Silent Film. I think we all know this one, right? I'm just saying. Okay, so can I have the drum roll anyway? Thank you. So the best short film goes to Priorities, directed by Shauna Gay Warren and produced by Kemisha Byfield. Thank you so very much, Sharmika. Thank you so much. And we're now going over to Best Animation. And I'm going to invite to the podium Mr. Horatio Moxham to do this presentation for us. And in the category Best Animation, the winner is Abiko and the Maroons, produced and directed by Kevin Jackson. A round of applause for him. Come on, keep the applause going. Thank you so much, Horatio. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I am going to welcome to the stage Vivian Dyer, who is representing NCU's president, Dr. Lincoln Edwards, and she'll be doing the presentation for Best Mobile Film. All right. So, the best mobile film goes to Work With Me, No Man. Yes. Bringing a Girl Home Gone Wrong. Produced and directed by Kamar Baker. Yes, run like the boy, run. Run, man. Put your hands together for Kamar. Congratulations, Kamar. Vivian, please stay. So Vivian will do another presentation for us, and this one is for Best Mini Documentary. Come on, guys. Come on, give me that drum roll. So the 2018 Best Mini Documentary goes to Autism, produced and directed by Andrew Forsyth. Going over to Best Script. And I'm inviting to the stage Georgette Baker, who is representing NCU's Student Services. And the best script goes to Abiku and the Maroons. Produced and directed by Kevin Jackson. Put your hands together for him as he comes. Keep the applause going, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to you, sir. Thank you so very much, Georgette. Thank you so much. And I'm now going to invite to the podium to present the award for Best TV Commercial, Miss Noreen Daly, Acting Chair in the Department of Communication Studies. Woo! You would think she just won an award, right? Best TV Commercial. I know you too well. All right, so Best TV Commercial goes to, drumroll please, Texting and Driving, directed by Andrew Forsyth and produced by Onelia Bryan. Okay. All right, thank you. Thanks for the correction. So, my bad. Kind of had a little Steve Harvey moment, but just with the category. No. Just with the category, not with the winner. So this is for Best PSA. So again, Texting and Driving. Directed by Andrew Forsyth, produced by Onelia Bryan. All right, so Miss Daly, please stay for the one that is supposed to have come. Yeah. But just a special mention here. The judges would like to highlight Emergency 101, directed by Keisha Wright and produced by Multimedia Productions. 22, is that it? Yes. They would like to give a special mention to that team. So put your hands together for them. All right, so Miss Daly is already here as we go over to Best TV Commercial. I saw the expression on Andrew's face, and he was like, "But me not produce none of them there." Okay, let's continue. Best TV Commercial. Drum roll, please. Gucci Man. Produced and directed by Pedra and James. All right, let me re-invite to the stage Georgette Baker, who is representing NCU Student Services. Thank you so much. So best music video goes to... Guys, work with me, man. Thank you. Superhero, produced and directed by Ramala Turner. Thank you so much. We're now going over to Best Producer. And I'm going to invite to the stage Miss Laurie Henry. She is the producer of the Lignum Vitae Film Festival. And she's also an instructor in the Department of Communication Studies here at Northern Caribbean University. So the 2018 Best Producer here at the Lignum Vitae Film Festival goes to... Drum, thank you. Andrew Forsyth for the film Autism. Going over to Best Director. Drumroll, please. And the award for the Best Director goes to Andrew Forsyth for the film Autism. And that's his brother down there cheering him on. And the other brother, we have the Forsyth brothers in the house. Congratulations, Andrew. We are so proud of you. Another round of applause for Andrew Forsyth. So we're now going over to Best Actor. Best Actor. And this award will be presented by Ken Millwood, Manchester Festival Queen 2017 to 2018. So the award for Best Actor goes to... Thank you. Kevin Jackson from the film Abiku and the Maroons. Put your hands together for him as he comes. And the judges wanted me to make a special mention of two other actors. Mr. Carl Brown. And he's over there to my left from the film See Me, and Jamie Thomas from Priorities. So put your hands together for our special mentions as we now go over to Best Actress. And Kian Millwood is again doing this presentation. So Best Actress goes to Rayon Barton from the film See Me. Come on, put your hands together for Rayon. I hope you leave your knife at your seat. Yes? Oh, look at this. Thank you so very much, Ken. And I'm going to invite to the stage Administrative Assistant in the Department of Communication Studies here at NCU, Mrs. Charmaine Dixon Foster. She's coming to do a presentation on behalf of Stephen Davidson, Public Relations Officer at the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, and he could not be here tonight. So the JCDC Award is given to the film that best captures the culture and spirit of Jamaica. And that award goes to the music video Superhero, produced and directed by Ramala Turner. Put your hands together for him. Thank you so very much, Mrs. Dixon Foster. Put your hands together for them. So this is an exciting category because this year we have two winners for Best Cinematography. Are you ready? We have two winners. I'm nervous and I know the results. Okay. So the two winners, do I call both of them at once? So to do this presentation is Miss Kenesia McDonald, coordinator of the Lignum Vitae Film Festival and instructor in the Department of Communication Studies here at NCU. So yes, I'm going to call them both at once. So for Best Cinematography this year, again, we have two winners. And they are, drumroll please, See Me, produced and directed by Roxanne White, and Old School Wheels, directed by Carl Brown, and produced by Pedra and James. Put your hands together for them. Thank you so much. And we have coming up right now, Best Overall Post-Production. And this award will be presented by Renee Robinson, Film Commissioner at the Jamaica Promotions Corporation. Put your hands together for her as she comes. So for the Best Overall Post-Production, this award goes to, drumroll please, Autism, produced and directed by Andrew Forsyth. Keep the applause going, y'all. Keep the applause going. I'm going to ask Renee to just stay to do Best Overall Picture. And the 2018 Lignum Vitae Film Festival's Best Overall Picture goes to, drumroll, 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 Autism, produced and directed by Andrew Forsyth. All right. Support, support, support. So we have Andrew, and we have the host of the film, and we have his two brothers. Okay. Put your hands together for them. Come on, DCS, put your hands together for Andrew. And I just want to take the time out to say a huge congratulations to all of you our awardees. Can everybody just give a round of applause for all our awardees? And awardees, just of note, we're asking as soon as the show wraps up to please meet with the festival coordinator, Miss Kenisi McDonald, in the front row seats directly in front of the stage right here. So all the awardees, please make your way to the front as soon as the show is over. Now we want to formally thank our judges. We value your expertise, judges, and we thank you for taking the time out to be with us tonight. So please, I'm going to invite you to the stage to receive your tokens of appreciation, starting with Mr. Niall Salter. Put your hands together for him. And budding cinematographers, you can look him up on Instagram. Yes, and follow his work, get inspiration. Another round of applause for Niall Salter. Inviting to the stage Mr. Wentworth Kelly, our very own. Put your hands together for him as he receives his token. Yes, from Icon Media. And he was once a student in the Department of Communication Studies. Yes, just had to put that in. He's not used to being in front of the camera. Yes, he's used to being behind. Thank you so much, Kelly, as we call him. And inviting Chief Judge this evening, Gabrielle Blackwood, to receive her token. Put your hands together for her as she comes. Thank you so much. Another round of applause for all our judges tonight. As we welcome to the stage Khadijah Lewis, and she is coming to make a special presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can all agree that it has been a lovely evening, yes? Yes? All right, but we can't allow the curtains to close just yet without extending gratitude to this evening's host. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the effervescent, resplendent Basilia Barnaby Cuff. Yes, you deserve it.
I'd like to say thanks to my mom, and to my husband, and my dad, and Danica around the back, and my students from Oral Com class, my Principles of Fine Arts class students. Where are you? Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now, again, yes, past and present. On a jealous, not just. I have some students, you see, they're so jealous of all the lecturers and so territorial. We love you. Yes, we love you guys. Now, congratulations again to all our 2018 Lignum Vitae Film Festival winners. Put your hands together for all of them. And you know, not to be biased, but kudos to the Department of Communication Studies here at Northern Caribbean University. A lot of the prizes stayed right here, and we are so, so very proud of our students. Miss Daly, I know that you are beaming with pride. Beaming with pride. All the instructors here, we are so very proud of you students, and you winning these awards, they only encourage us to do what we can, even more, to help you to be the best professionals going out into the working world. So put your hands together again for yourselves, all the winners and all the participants. Your worship, the Mayor of Manchester, Councillor Donovan Mitchell. Is he here? I think he probably was. Thank you so much, sir, in your absence. Again, thank you to our judges for lending your expertise. To our sponsors, the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, Caribflex Television, Icon Media, and the NCU Media Group. Horatio Moxham, thank you so very much for coming out and for being on board for another year. And to you, our audience. Put your hands together for yourselves, audience. No, man, put your hands together for yourselves a little bit more. Yes, man. Thank you so very much for sharing in the evening with us. It was a beautiful, beautiful and creative evening, and we couldn't have done it without you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I am Basilia Barnaby Cuff. It was my pleasure being your host this evening, and God willing, we look forward to the Lignum Vitae Film Festival 2019. Have a great evening. God bless.